Is that 2 Pokemon streams in 1 week, I see? You damn right. Now, normally, I wouldn't be doing this, even though I should. But last stream was a bit short, so I figure, I mean, hey, I can do one more. I got the time for it. I haven't streamed before actually going to work in a while. Outside of, oh, I guess I've done it for Splatoon. And it seems to go fine there, so I may as well try it for Pokemon. Alright. And last time, we had taken on the Psychic Gym, and we're going to the Ice Gym. Pretty simple enough. Bramblaston is going to be kind of useless, but that's fine. And yeah, this is gonna be the last gym. We'll be I wouldn't say done, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have an Elite Four thing after this, but you know, we'll be doing some Team Star and whatever after that. There's things to do. There's still things to do. But yeah, last stream was a bit short. I kind of wanted to do a little more than I did last time in between. I guess mainly just because I know I'm going to be streaming Splatfest, and I'd feel bad if I did like 6 hours of that and be like, oh yeah, not even 2 hours of Pokemon. Sure, why not? So I felt compelled to come back. And I figure I'm still kind of in the mood, or I'm still like, the vibe is still kind of with me. I may as well try to carry it on. And also, man, it is snowy as shit. We gotta get to that new town soon. Find the McDonald's. I know a hidden technique that they're gonna really like. Actually, what's the map looking like? I remember the button this time. I had to make a conscious effort to do so, but I remembered it. Okay. If that's where we came from... Okay, we're already, like, not doing too bad. But I don't really know what the path looks like, because it's just a white blob, so... I guess we'll just keep going down the path. I have a Delibird, right? I'm pretty sure I already caught all these guys. Alright, so... Oh, Ice Stone. Still weirds me out how, like, Ice Stones are, like, a Gen 7 thing. Like, we only got... I remember, I think, they came into existence in Sun and Moon. Which feels weird, because we've had Pokemon like Glaceon and stuff since Gen 4. Just kind of feels like we could have had that earlier. I mean, we already had Leaf Stones. And they're like, well, we could use a Leaf Stone and, like, an Ice Stone maybe, introduce that for Gen 4 to... Because we could already use, like, a Leaf Stone for Leafeon. And we could just make an Ice Stone for Glaceon. No, we don't feel like it. And then in Sun and Moon, they just introduced one anyway. And I'm not sure you can evolve EVs with them. I don't know. I love these lads. These spherical lads. I love a good icy spherical lad. We got these. We got Spheal. Pokemon's got some good icy lads. Hey, hey, hey. I'm not here to bug. I see you chillin', Saucebuck. I'll be chill. Oh, hey, speaking of Glaceon, there's one right there. Do you evolve with Ice Stones? What have I done? I had to scratch my leg, and I hit the wrong button. And now we had to destroy a Bergmite. Oops, sorry, Bergmite, I hit the wrong button. Well, Jimmy, looks like we're gonna have to kill this Bergmite. Damn. Alright. And with this Delibird, let's change the topic. So last stream I didn't bring up anything in regards to Twitter. Because, I mean, well, I guess I just didn't think about it at the time. But yeah, Twitter has been, fucking shit. Which is nothing new. Remember when I was gonna die originally? From, like, a lot of things, or several times. It keeps, like, almost dying. Yeah, what's going on with that? I don't know. But it is clearly in a spot Worse than it ever has been, which, again, nothing is really new. But one thing that's kind of confusing me about the Twitter situation, which, first off, I'm fine if Twitter dies. I can live without it. I've as silly as it might sound, I've got Tumblr. I'm good. Like, I'll still hold firm that that is at least currently a better site, even with the porn ban. It's certainly better for, like, I don't know, just finding posts and not having them be lost in the ether. That's a whole other thing. What's been confusing me about the whole Twitter situation is that, and this part makes sense, but that there's a lot of sort of replacements that are trying to come around for it. Which, when something's failing, obviously there wants to be something that's going to replace that or be new for it. That makes sense. But, like, there's always a catch with these. Like, there's Blue Sky, I hear, which is pretty good, but you need an invite for it. Which I think is temporary because of the server space or whatever, you know. It's a smaller thing, they gotta prepare for it. I respect it. But, I'm not looking for an invitation, not anytime soon. I'll wait till that's not required. Or maybe not join at all. We'll see. But the thing with something like that is that the main thing that Twitter still has that doesn't, and this will lead into the next part, is that Twitter has a lot of people. The only reason Twitter's good, well, I think Twitter's good for, like, you know, quicker news things, keeping up to date with stuff, but the best thing about Twitter is that everyone's on it. There's just a lot of people on it, so you just get to keep up to date with a bunch of people. That's what's good about it. And that's the thing with a lot of these Twitter knockoffs, is that they don't really have people. But then you get this new competitor called Threads. Which... what the... oh, those are Magmites. I forgot how shiny they are in this game. But you have Threads, which I think... I'm not sure if it has a lot of people now, but the main draw of Threads is that it's connected to Instagram. And a lot of people have Instagram. Okay. I was wondering where Koraidon went. I know there's been glitches that, like, remove him, so I'm like, did I get it to occur? But here's my problem with Threads. It's connected to fucking Instagram. I don't want to use Instagram. I think I technically have one. I've hardly used it. And if I did, the last time I used it was like 5 years ago. Will-O-Wisp. Who? Who's learning Will-O-Wisp? Oh. I shouldn't need that. I'll be fine. And Hex. Oh. Now you tell me I get Hex. The one that gets boosted by... okay, that's cool. Thanks. Well, Shadow Ball's already plenty good. The damage boost is nice, but I'm not going to try to rely on burns. But yeah, and like Instagram is also like, you know, in the same umbrella as like Facebook and stuff. And I hate Facebook. Why would I use those? So Threads being connected to those is a horrible draw for me. That's like, why would I ever use that? I also technically have a Facebook. I have two actually, but one was when I was like young and actually tried to use it like a social media website with friends, and the other is I just made as a throwaway account just so I could use what's it called? The Oculus Quest. Or whatever, the Meta, whatever bullshit. Oh yeah, I guess Facebook's called Meta now. I don't care, it's still shit. But yeah, I made a throwaway Facebook account. I guess I could technically use it for gaming, but it's like, why would I use Facebook? Especially if I'm just... maybe, hey, maybe if people are still on Facebook 5 years from now, whatever, I can use it for promoting videos or stuff. I don't know. We're already at the town? We've, like, fought one trainer. And we're at the gyms. What? Is this a town? I guess it is in the mountains. And with... Oh, man, I've already forgot. Oh, yeah, so I don't want to use Facebook. I want to use Instagram. I hate the companies involved. Why the fuck would I use Threads? But here's the thing. A lot of people are going over to Threads for some reason. I guess because they have Instagram. But it's like... It's like... There's like... I saw a post about it where it's like a Sailor Moon episode where you have like the villain of the week and they have this thing set up, but everyone's going to because it's like the hot new thing. But the writing is very clearly on the wall and people don't see the obvious threat there. And it's like, man, I don't know. I'm good not having a Twitter alternative. Specifically, because I already don't like Twitter. I'd rather, you know, if I don't have it, I'm fine. There's 10 trainers on this mountain? I guess we can do this until the gym. Yeah, see, there's already one. I mean, now at least I can fly to the... Oh, Dragon Tamer. Oh, no. I guess also to go along with the Twitter talk is that I guess Reddit's also dying? It had, like, its API thing. There was, like, the whole protests over making, like, APIs third-party or having to make them pay or whatever. I'm not totally... versed in the ultra specifics of it. But basically, the protesting did not work. They're still going to shut it down, I think. And so now Reddit's going to be a lot worse. Which sucks, because there's not really a lot of places, or modern places, for forums. So if you need decent information with forums, you're kind of just screwed if Reddit goes down. Because where are people going to post about that? I'll tell you where they're gonna post about it. There's only one place left, and it's Discord, and I hate Discord too. I also have a Discord. I just don't use it because I don't talk to people on it. And I've just never gotten in the habit of doing server stuff. But also, I mean, look, if it's just for talking to people, I get it. You know, that's fine. For information, for like, hey, what's this thing I need to learn about for like a game? Why do I have to go to a Discord server for that? Why can't it just be somewhere online? Like, Discord is not, like, a sustainable place. Why is there so much information on there? Like, I get it, it's because people talk on there. Can there just be, like, at least one other place online where people can post information like that? Used to be a bunch of places like that, and not anymore. And if there are, people don't use them. Like, on the one hand... I forgot what type this Tauros is. I think it was Crunch, though, so I'm just gonna switch to Tonkatina. Like, it makes me want to learn web design just so I can make my own website that doesn't fucking suck. But also, it would have to pay for, like, web IPs, server costs, and I don't have money for shit. Oh, there you are. Your giant hammer was causing you to clip out. I mean, if I could do that, maybe I would. But I have to learn and get money. And I'm already going to college, so I'm doing the opposite of both of those. Oh yeah, I wrote about this in my notes, where I said, if my main source of information is limited to Discord servers, I'm turning into a hermit, because that's probably gonna die too, I can feel it. Because, I mean, Discord's also getting worse by the day. There's no way in hell I ever become, like, a typical Discord user. Okay, and the world just flashed out of existence for a sec. I fought you already. Here's a Frostlass, nice. Grab the ball. Grab the ball. Okay. Mama, me, mama, mama, mima. Do you think sinking is improved or worsened if you're, like, in the cold? Because I feel like if you're in the cold, it's gonna, like, tighten up your vocal cords a little more. But maybe that works better, but I feel like that might also deteriorate or, like, weaken your vocal cords easier. I'm no expert on this. I mean, as much as I like to sing to myself, whether it be in isolation or in my car usually, I'm not at all knowledgeable about that. I work with this guy who actually does, like, know, like, professional things. He's not a professional, but, like, he's had like, voice training and stuff. And it shows. He sings well. He, like, actually, he, like, does opera shit. Like, we'll be doing end of the night cleaning, and we'll just, like, hear him in the back room, like, singing opera shit. It could be a bit much at times, I will admit, but it's impressive. Maybe I should ask him. I was working with him yesterday. I probably should have asked him then. Snum. Do I have a snum? Pretty sure I have a snum. I should check. I don't. This was a good call. Maybe minus still being poisoned. It's fine. It's fine. And then Great Ball. I mean, should be enough. It's just a little larvae, ice larvae. Cool. Also, again, sorry if you hear a little background noise. Still a fan going on. Still hot as shit. Despite the frigid tundra that we are in. Currently, it is, you know, still very warm outside. Snum, the worm Pokemon. It eats snow that is accumulated on the ground. It prefers soft, freshly fallen snow, so it will eat its way up a mountain, aiming for the peak. Snum me. I would change it a little more, but Snum's already too good. I was gonna leave it as is, but I gotta do something. Oh, hello. The Ghost Barrage. I'm just gonna leave this as is. You're right, hunters are fast. Come on, I'm already poisoned enough. No. No. Okay, well, if I don't run here, I'm screwed anyway. Actually. I mean, I don't think this counts as where a Dusk Ball would work. Yeah, that's what I thought. Curse my ass. Haunter, the gas Pokemon. It likes to lurk in the dark and tap shoulders with a gaseous hand. Its touch causes endless shuddering. Shunter. You shan't bother me again. Stuck in my boxes. Fuck out of here. Ghosts really think they can ambush me? I don't think so. Oh. Alright, sir, what do I win? Ooh, Blizzard. Okay, sure. I'll say that was worth it. Although I will say, level-wise, it kind of feels like this place is a little weaker than last gym. Maybe they're about the same level and you can kind of do it at about the same pace, I guess? I'm not quite sure. I mean, either way, it's the last gym. Considering it's all out of order, they probably don't have any special final gym things, so... I guess I'm just kind of wondering, because I feel like we could just went from the 6th gym to this one. And apparently the cold is not enough to stop this lady. Zeter! It's finally time for your last gym, right? I heard from Rika. But I'm 0% worried about you. I know you got this. Even the Primera seems like she wants to keep an eye on you. Maybe I'll go find her so we can cheer you on together when you battle the gym leader. So go have a battle that's fruitful for you and for the crowd. Thank you for being normal-ish. Oh, I keep trying to talk to him. He doesn't have dialogue. You know how Grusha is. You know Grusha here at the Glissado gym? He's as good as they come. Not just as a snowboarder, as a gym leader too. So I guess I didn't even realize there's not even a town here, is there? So I made that tweet about Glissado town, and there's not even a town. Okay. That's awesome. So I was wrong. I was wrong about throwing grates of ice in the fryers at the McDonald's here. So that tweet doesn't even make sense. Cool. Alright. Whatever. It won't matter in a few months when Twitter's gone. They'll never know. Welcome to the Glissado gym. Glissado. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Zeter, yes? Great. Now, in order to face Gym Leader Grusha, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Glissado gym, that means doing the Snow Slope Run. Ride a Pokemon down the designated course and try to reach the goal within the time limit. To start your test, just head out of the gym and go up the slope to your left. We'll fill you in on the details there. Now get out there and have fun. Finally, a gym test that's speaking to me. Get some movement going on. A little bit of a race. Probably be it within like a minute of the time limit because they're going to give me way too much time. It's going to be awesome. Where did I need to go again? Up here? Probably just top of the mountain, right? Oh, right here? Hey there, I've been waiting for you. This is where the Snow Slope Run starts. Your task is to ride a Pokemon all the way down this course. It's like a slippery, slidey nature trail. Reach the finish line within the target time, and you'll have passed the test. So, I'm ready. Let's get this test started then. Enjoy the Winter Wonderland on your way down. I mean, I'm assuming this should be going correct. Yep. It is just a ski course. Let us hope we do not run into a Yeti. Oh, we actually slide. Oh, that's neat. It's not exactly fast, but you know, it's something. I think holding... Okay, so if you turn, you don't really move faster. but going straight actually makes you go really fast. Although it does seem like turning kind of just kills all of your momentum. That's fine, though. Oh, that was it, wasn't it? Oh. And just as I think it's about to get started, it's over. Like every other gym test in this game. I have more fun doing a basic shield surf in, like, Breath of the Wild. That was some of the best sliding I've ever seen. Almost like seeing Grusha in his prime again. Oh, you obviously passed the gym test with flying colors. Go let the receptionist know. At least they brought me back up here. Man, the gym tests need work in this game. Like, again, there's a lot of good ideas in there. It's just they need much better execution. They gotta do more with them. Like, it's barely a thing. Great show on the slopes, Cedar. You finished the snow slope run? No problem. Say snow slope run 5 times fast. Let's try. Snow slope run, snow slope run, snow slope run, snow slope run, snow slope run. Huh. And you know what that means. You've cleared the gym test. Way to go. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Yeah. Very well. Allow me to show you the battle court. I mean, I should have Jimmy at the front. That's probably a good one to start with. It's final gym time. I thought this would take a lot. I thought it would be like much longer of a walk and stuff, but nope. Not even a half hour into the stream and we're here. Lad! Lad alert! I'm getting inspired. Imagine the gym leader's just a Pokemon. They'd never have the balls. They'd never have this kind of ball, specifically, to do that. There you are. Ugh. Freezing. I take it you're a challenger? My name's Grusha. I'm a snowboarder. Used to be pro, actually. Now I'm a gym leader. I saw you on the slopes. Your skills... yeah, they're pretty cool. But don't let that go to your head. Winter mountains are dangerous. They can throw your life right off course. Easy as that. Same thing with Pokemon battles, really. It's always the most dangerous when you're just starting to get the hang of things. And we're using that as the excuse for the difficulty curve. Today's not a great day to face me, you know. You're better off giving up. You sure you want to battle me? Look at my hair and tell me that again. Well, I guess I'm wearing a hat. Look at my hat and tell me that. Look at all features of me. All part of me says warm. I'm entirely ready for this. I should be one-shotting you with Crockrire. Still trying to act cool, huh? That's too bad. Well, this is my job now. So don't take what I'm about to do personally. Oh, you're so cold. Get ready to feel the icy bite of reality. Let me guess, 4 Pokemon, nothing tight. Oh, Frostmoth. Don't say I didn't warn you. Not my fault if you get overwhelmed. Yep, 4. Oh, 47. Oh, this was the last one. Okay. None of the trainers reflected that level, but at the very least, Rock Slide should do ×4 damage. Tailwind might be a problem, though. Thank you for not missing. I mean, we one-shotted them, but something tells me we might actually have some trouble coming up. A Beartick. Who's good against Beartick? I mean, Crockrire is, but I kind of want to save him. But they are just mono ice. A lot of things are good against ice. Including low kick with Poise. But I feel like I want to be careful with that Tailwind, and also I don't think low kick is going to do too much. Talkatina, why not? I'm pretty sure Steel's good against ice. Fairly confident in that. Yeah. Oh. Well, it's not stab. Now that's a real earthquake. It's a Titan. Oh, it's probably the sphere dude. We'll send Jimmy back out. The speed's not gonna matter if they're gonna go last anyway. And I forget, does Tailwind last a while, or is that forever? The biggest of lads. Nice. Wait, why haven't I been using Stealth Rock for this match? This would have been a good time to use it. Whatever. It's not gonna matter now, because their last Pokemon's not gonna start off as an Ice type, so it's not gonna be as good. Damn it. Whatever. Rock Slide. Oh, Liquidation. Oh, well. And I thought this would be a problem. I like how the sun's come up. I don't know if that's... Okay, Tailwind just... Okay, perfect. Altaria. That's gonna be a problem. I don't work well with Altarias. And in fact, with its... I don't know what's gonna swap. The flying type or the dragon type? So fire might not actually be that good. I can't imagine it'll have... It might have Earthquake, because I'm pretty sure they usually have Earthquake anyway. I guess we'll find out. If fire doesn't do well, we can at least swap to Poisure and use a low kick. I guess if anything, it should probably have started with Poisure first, but whatever. You're not just talk, I see. But you're still one false step from a steep fall. I like the low. Shit. The low throw. What do they call the low arm throw? It's a low arm throw. Dude, I haven't played baseball in forever. Torch Song. Yeah, this will be fine. Battles are like mountains in winter. The situation can change in a heartbeat. Whatever, I like how they throw. That's all I needed to say. Oh, it's a crit. Okay, they lost their dragon type. You know what? Yeah, why not? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Nah. My bravado pays off. That's my boy. You melted straight through my ice. And that's appropriate, because I actually used a fire type. Gotta finish the last gym off with a starter. That burning passion you have. You strive for the future, no matter what challenges you may face. Just like how I used to be. Never mind. I should give you your gym badge. Huh? Do you want a photo together to commemorate your win? Come on, that's so uncool. I don't usually do that sort of thing, but... Okay, fine. special occasion. I love that scarf. Look, I get you're shy, but could you make it look a little less weird? I guess with how I'm posing in the picture, they probably... I can't blame them. With 8 gym badges, you should be able to catch Pokemon of any level. They'll also listen to every word you say, whether it's cool or not. Oh, and before I forget, you should take this, too. Ice Spinner. It's new. The user covers its feet in thin ice and twirls around, slamming into the target. This move's spinning motion also destroys the terrain. Oh, so it's probably not new, because it's terrain-based. I don't know. I stopped knowing when things are new since, like, X and Y. Or after X and Y. Should be a lot more useful than some silly photo of you and me. Feel free to stop by again, if you don't mind the cold, that is. Dude, this photo's priceless, I don't know what you mean. I'm probably never gonna use Ice Spinner. I'm not saying that. Oh, right. Okay, it's just Jimmy. Xander, Jimmy, you did it! Ah, I'm so happy for you. This is the best! I know I said I wasn't worried, but my heart was still pounding the whole time. Most impressive, Xander. A shining display of talent, I must admit. Seriously, pat yourself on the back. You beat every single gym. Which means... Indeed. Now that you've gathered 8 gym badges, all that's left to take on is the Pokemon League. If you hope to stand alongside Nimona as a fellow champion, head to the Pokemon League. That is where you can take on the champion assessment. That's all I'm going to give you. Good luck. Yeah, hurry up and get to my rank. I'm itching for a battle of equals. I've got to take the time while you're facing the Pokemon League to fine-tune my Pokemon's moves and revamp all my tactics. Well, good luck, Xander. And wish me luck, too. Yeah, Gita, she just kind of imposed herself on my life. I don't know what her deal is. Thank you, I guess. It's unusual for me to see her so excited. Though perhaps it's not for you. She must really be happy that she finally has a friend who can keep pace with her own talents. Oh, so she's just using me. She doesn't even care about me. She just wants me for my battle tactics. There's a special kind of strength that can only be reached by competing with a good rival. Count me among those eager to see how far you two can go. In any case, I'll be waiting for you at the Pokemon League, northwest of Messagoza. I'm just gonna capture that so I remember it. Northwest of Messagoza. Messagoza. That's somewhere. I know it's on the map. Right. Yeah, that would make sense. Messagoza, it definitely was the starting team. To be fair, it's been like months since I've been there. I don't know, part of me feels like it should just be at the northmost part. That just feels natural. But hey, that's all the gyms. I don't know why I'm crouching. Still kind of bummed there's no town around here. Like, I like the idea of a gym being by itself, but I was expecting something. I guess it was just because they didn't want the town so you could do the snowboarding thing, but the snowboarding thing took like a half a minute. It wasn't even worth it. I should also mention this is also probably going to be a shorter stream like last time. I'm not ending it now. I'm not ending it now. It's just I have work. I have to leave for work in like 2 hours, so I'm gonna probably give it another hour, roughly around then. You know, sometimes it's nice not to binge a stream for 3 hours. I gotta remind myself of that. I think after the Legends Arceus stream, I kind of just broke my sense of time with these things. And I'm forgetting the map button again. Alright. So, obviously we can go to Messagoza, although... I mean, they probably want us to clear out the crew and stuff first. Or the Team Star crew, and we could do Arvin's last thing as well. So, what would be next? Probably not that. Although Last Titan being a dragon, that makes sense, but it's gonna be tough. Although I guess I do have Tonkatina. Fighting. That makes sense for a final. And Fairy. Pretty sure we go there last. I guess we can walk there? Alright. Wait, I forget. Can I set a waypoint? That's probably... just so I don't get totally lost. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's where we're going next. Fairy type. Which means I'm gonna have to relearn again what's good against fairy types. I always forget. But I'm sure we'll figure it out along as we go. I could just look it up, but I'm not going to. Okay, that's normal. I'm going to assume that's normal. Oh yeah, I guess since we already know where we're going, I don't, and we have the Pokemon League, I don't really need that last picture. One sec. Don't worry about the raincoat pictures. It's not spoilers. Although you can see the pink blood. You can see a lot of pink in my pictures right now. Just some good pictures. But yeah, I was a little worried with Raincoat for a second, because you go through the first case in the prologue, and you don't see the pink blood at all. There's like one instance of blood on a lock, and it's red. I mean, I think it's like... I don't know. I was surprised, because it's like, wait, this blood is not pink, it's actually red. What the fuck? I thought there was pink blood in this game, god damn it. And then you get to the first chapter, which takes like 6 hours to get into. Like the prologue... By the time you're actually... It takes you a while to like get into like the actual groove of the game, and... the actual city, which when you're in the city, by the way, there's a really nice vibe to it. It's not the most expansive city, but like the environment you're in is very cool. Like it's very much like you can walk around a little bit, just look around at the like cityscapes, and you can really get a good vibe of the place. It's really nice. Oh wait, I've already been here. All right, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I'm going, like, the wrong way. Okay. But yeah, so I'm like, well, where's the pink blood? I know that's, like, the trademark. And there was already, they already kind of did a fake out with Chapter 0, I should say. It's Chapter 0. So I'm like, are they, is it? And then I get to the first chapter, and you get to the first dead body, which I just showed in the picture. I was trying to get a good moment with something they were saying, but I couldn't get the timing right. Oh well. But yeah, you get to see the body. They do the whole reveal thing, and it's like, oh, there's the pink blood. There it is. Maybe they were waiting for me to get in the actual city, or waiting to be in Chapter 1, but yeah, it's there. Also, speaking of other games, okay, this is just clearly the wrong way. We're just gonna go around. But speaking of other games, you might have noticed in my home menu, I also had the Miitopia demo. Let's just say I've been cooking. I was originally gonna do a stream when that came out of Miitopia and make it like based on some of the streams I've done, but it's been a little too long since then, and also, I don't know. I feel like I can do more than that. I may end up making a video with it. I think that's what I'm trying to plan. Just do like a full playthrough of that. I'm trying to figure out like what Miis to use, what roles I can put them in, all of that. I mean, I've beaten the game before. I beat it when it came out in 3DS. I got really addicted to it. Wait a second, is that... Oh no, that was the last town we were in. Huh. But I've been getting the itch to play it again, and it's not like we're gonna get like a new game of that or Tomodachi Life anytime soon. I think there's been rumors of Tomodachi Life, and I feel like when there's rumors like that, it's eventually going to come, but it didn't last Nintendo Direct, so we're gonna have to probably wait longer, but I don't know. I can wait. I do really like that style of game, so I do hope we get more. I'd rather have a new, like, Tomodachi rather than, like, a remaster of the 3DS version. Though that would be nice, because it would get, like, it would probably get the makeup stuff from Miitopia. They don't even let me read it? Okay. One of the 10 sites of Paldea have we seen any of these? Paldea's highest peak. It's nice. There's a Gardevoir up here. I was gonna say, is that a Mystery Dungeon reference, but I don't think that makes sense. If it was, it would be a Ninetales. I think Gardevoir was something. I'm thinking of something else. Look at that funky little Crabrawler. Ah, that's wonderful. You got the booty, dude. You got it. Look good, dude. I no longer know where the path is. And that's probably fine. I mean, it is supposed to be open world. You're supposed to kind of go wherever. Although, and going back to Miitopia for a sec, it was really awesome when that game came out just because of the makeup feature. Like, it was, like, the amount you could actually do with that. Wait a minute. Did I loop back? I looped back around again. How? But yeah, the makeup feature was really cool in that game. There's a lot you could do with it. People made some really cool stuff. But here's the thing. That, at least the demo, came out 2 years ago, which shocked the hell out of me. Because I'm like, how has it already been 2 years? Actually, let me just go to this Pokemon Center so we can get a quicker trip to whenever we gotta do this. Wherever the hell that Pokemon's. I think I just saw it. But it was nice, and like a lot of people made good stuff. And you would think it would be easy to look up that stuff, but here's the problem. In order to get, or I guess in order to look up other people's Miis, you have to like enter their access code in order to actually, and you would browse all the Miis they have. Here's the problem. There's a lot of access codes that just don't work anymore. Whether people got new ones or they're not paying for NSO anymore. And we're here again as well. Shit. I just end up just going back on this path anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool Miis that were made like 2 years ago that you just don't have access to anymore. Because you just can't look them up. And granted, if other people have that Mii outside of the creator, you can still look them up. And you can still download them and stuff, but it's like, if no one has that Mii, you're just kind of screwed. Boo. Hiker Nancy. With the Sandaconda, she's trying rap bars. She's definitely a big fan of this rhyme. Boy, I sure hate Nancy. Sandaconda. I mean, Brand Blasting's the best thing we got. But how do I swap it? I can't really swap into them now, can I? Oh, wait, what the hell? Brand Blasting has an ability that goes with Tailwind. I could have used them for the last gym. Huh. Oh, whatever. I guess I'm just kind of bitter about this just because I've been looking... if you look at my time on the Miitopia demo, I have now 15 hours on it. And that's all just from looking at people's Miis and trying to download good ones. And I've got a lot of good ones. I think I've got over 300 at this point. I just want to... Because I'm... With what I'm planning for Miitopia and probably making a video on it, there are some specific Miis I want because I feel like they'll fit in very well for what I'm trying to do. And there's one I was trying to look for last night for a while, which I'm fine with looking for them because then I get to look at access codes and try to search for them, and even if I don't find them, maybe I can find some other good ones, which I have. But I was trying so hard to find this specific one because I'm like, this would make for a good joke. And I can't fucking find them. They were made 2 years ago, but I can't find them anywhere. And it's just this Mii of like that one character from that one cultured anime about like a succubus. The red-haired one. You know the one I'm talking about. And I just thought it would be a good joke, because like there's a part in the game where you meet like a rich celebrity. Or like someone everyone knows. Or whatever. And I would make them the Mii. And then I would make the joke where I'm like, do I know you? And it's like, what? No. Why would you know me? I was like, never mind. But no, I can't make that because I can't find their fucking Mii anywhere. Because whether their access code doesn't work or not, I don't know. I haven't been able to find one that works and still has it. There's still plenty. I mean, there are still some from 2 years ago that work, but there's most of the time you put in one from 2 years ago, it's just gonna be like, this access key can't be retrieved. Sometimes they'll give you this cannot be used, which probably means it's been privated or something. No clue. But either way, it's been a bit of a struggle. I've gotten a lot of good ones. Like, I have enough to make a video, it's just I really want to do that joke, and I can't anymore. Oh, Hyper Beam. Awesome. It's not even the first Hyper Beam I have, apparently. Oh, no. May as well just go down the path. Make it smooth. I mean, I haven't really been getting a ton of trainers. I would say I'm a little worried level-wise at the moment, but, like, I do have a fair amount of EXP candies, rare candies, all that. Like, I'll live. For now. I mean, at the very least, even though I couldn't find that Mii I wanted to use for the joke, I promise it was a joke. There wasn't anything else about it, it was just a joke. As much as I wanted to use it for that, I did find a lot of good Miis, and it's always just fun browsing like what people can do and what they have done. Or like seeing like the same character done in several different styles. It's always awesome seeing what people can do with that. Oh, dig, nice. Finally getting that. I guess this is technically a path. There's Pokemon on it. I got comboed into the Snow Runt. However, sometimes it's a little awkward browsing through people's Miis just because they have, well, you know how people are. And when you see enough kinds or specific kinds of a Mii, and you're like, oh, I know what this person is kind of like. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you know. I was hoping by looking at specific kinds of people like that, I'd find the Mii I was looking for, but unfortunately no. But at the same time, you see some shit. Do I have an Indeedee? I don't think I have an Indeedee. No, 48. Jeez. Okay, we are in dangerous territory. That may do a lot. This is not the time to be missing attacks. We're in dangerous territory. Although if they're Psychic, I don't really have anything good against Psychic. Oh, wait a minute. Perfect. And then this should not one-shot. Beautiful. Still weirds me out how fast Tonkatina actually is. I guess my talk about specific kinds of me leads me into certain me's I was seeing throughout my search, because there are a number of people who would have a lot of me's from this one game. And to be fair, I guess the style did adapt pretty well into the game, maybe that's why they did it. But I gotta wonder, why waste, like, or why use up, like, I don't know, 20 slots worth? Because, like, something like Touhou, fine, I get it. Touhou's its own beast. I even downloaded a couple Touhou me's myself. Because even though I never played the games or hardly interact with the franchise, you know what? Some of the characters are kind of neat. I like that little, that purple-haired library chick, Patchouli, or whatever. You know, give her a Corona. I'm sorry, Modelo. I would never give her a Corona. It's all about the Modelo with her. I'm sorry. Indeedee, the emotion Pokemon. This Pokemon picks up on the positive emotions of other creatures via its horns, and uses those emotions to fuel itself. Indexed. It is the male version, so it would be Indexter, not Indeedee. I should have spelled it Indexter. Whatever, who cares? I mean, I can rename it, but I'm lazy. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. Dexter's Lab. It's a good show. It's not as good as people say it is. I'm just saying. I was always more of a Powerpuff Girls kind of person. I'm always that person who always has to be like, yeah, this thing is better. Which I feel is hypocritical of me, because I feel like I'm critical of when people are like that, and I get annoyed when people say stuff like that. But I don't know, sometimes it just gets brung out of me. Like whenever someone brings, like whenever I see someone wearing like a Tupac shirt, or someone brings them up, I'm like, yeah, but Biggie's better. I don't know why I'm like that. I really shouldn't. I don't like that behavior. But I guess I'm only human. And as a human, I should strive to be better. Anyhow, back to the Miitopia talk. Oh, Pollen Puff. Nice. That's a really good move. Oh, but I don't have any bug types, right? No, not anymore. And we're not really going to be doing a lot of double battles, so... Yeah, Pollen Puff's really good. I remember using that with Ribombee a ton. Been out east. But let me get into my point here, and say that there were a lot of memes made of characters from this game. I think it's called the game, and I think it's called Cookie Run. What is the deal with this? Because I remember seeing posts about this, or people being into it. It was like some free-to-play game, or I should probably just Google it. Oh right, I'm using U-turn. Bug type. Oh, I think they're a fighting type too. Yeah, Crockryer. I guess I can just look it up. Cookie Run series. Oh, it's a endless runner. And look, I get, you know, mobile game. Wait, first release 2009. What the hell? I thought it was newer than that. Because I swear I didn't see anything about it until like a year or two ago. Because people really liked the characters. And I guess that extended to Miitopia too. Because a fair amount of people had Cook Your Own characters, and sometimes it would just be like 1 or 2. But usually, if they had them, it would be like 50-50. It would either be they had like 1 or 2 characters, which fine, sure. Or they'd have like 20 of them, and I'm like, why? What is the obsession with this cookie game? Talonflame, Jimmy. And maybe I'm just scarred, because I remember when people were talking about it. Back when they were. And when it was, like, blowing up a bit, I guess. Because there were people really into it. And even now, I still sometimes see shit about those characters, and like, come on. It is a fucking cookie. Bruh. I get it. As a Pokemon fan, I get it. But really? Like, look at this. Look at this. Y'all into this? I gotta draw the line at some places. I'm just saying. Of course, I know most people aren't like that. I'm just... These are things, maybe these are things I just don't understand. And I should just leave it at that. So Oranguru is a psychic type. So U-turn should be good. Okay, Bramblastin, don't do the thing. Okay. I know I'm putting you up against a gorilla. Or orangutan, my bad. Trick Room, okay. Does Quick Claw work in Trick Room? I imagine it should, right? Oh, it doesn't even matter, I'm slower than him. And, okay, use Trick Room again, why not? He's right, I think he realized, wait a minute, oh shit, that's not gonna work. Too late. Huh? Wait, are you a... You're... Oh, it's a normal type. I'm not even gonna put that on... That was just me being dumb. God damn it. Fine. I'm real upset at myself for that. That was stupid. God damn it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so smart. I know this Pokemon. There's like, yep, they sure are. Zeder. Good job. Fuck them up. I'm gonna revive him just so he can get experience. They got 1 more Pokemon. I may as well risk it. Nasty Plot's not gonna do a lot. I already... Yada yada. Yeah. And I go first anyway. A Glalie. I mean, I could theoretically... Ice. I mean, I may as well stick with Donkatina. I mean, Steel type. Come on. Just hit him with a big hammer. Bonk. Oh, Glalie, you're such a cool Pokemon. If only you were good. You know when I was only going this way to get to the Pokemon Center? Where is that anyway? Oh, I passed it. We're going the wrong way. No. Okay. No. Okay, well, there's one right over... A Bisharp and a Luxray. That was a surprise. I mean, there's one right over there. We can just go to that one, right? Like, it's right over there. I may as... No. No! I need to have some self-control. These Pokemon are very strong. We should save this for later. There's Phalanx over there. Oh shit, do I have a Phalanx? Hang on a minute. I think I do. I'll hold off. The boys. I already have a Phalanx. Okay, good. I like Phalanx. I didn't use them in Sword and Shield, but I wanted to. Too many good Pokemon in Sword and Shield. This game, too. Like, remember when I was good to have more than one team where, like, yeah, this game's gonna be easy as shit. I'm gonna have to balance myself. Nope. Granted, there definitely was a point in this game where I'm like, oh, I'm actually having some trouble. And now we're at the point where it's like, yep, it's easy yet again. Well, that was like a fun 3-gym period where we were actually kind of struggling a bit. No, you fucking don't. Come on, please. Please. I'm surprised I got one shake. Alright, low kick, why not? Ooh! Oh. Wait. Okay. That doesn't do anything. Good, 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 good. I'll just stick to an Ultra Ball. I know how Chanseys get. Nice. I don't know how rare Chanseys are, but it's nice to get them. I know in Legends Arceus there's a thing where if you like were next to a Chansey or might have only been a Blissey, they could actually heal your team. I wonder if that... I don't think it's a thing in this game, because I don't think Pokemon can like attack you or deal damage or anything. But that was a cute little thing. Chansey, the egg Pokemon. This kind Pokemon lays highly nutritious eggs and shares them with injured people or Pokemon. Chanced. Oh, I did get a Happiny. Or at least found a Happiny. I was wondering if I didn't, but still, it's worth catching. It's worth catching a Chansey. That's some decent experience, I think. I mean, there's one more trainer here. Oh! Little lad wanted in the fight too. You guys gotta make this a 3-way. Oh, 4-way. Sometimes I am a little conflicted when I go back to a Pokemon game. I think I've realized this with my Sun and Moon playthrough I'm doing now, where I want to use as many Pokemon in the region as I can. Okay, good. But sometimes I do just want to use a Pokemon I like. Because for most of my Pokemon replays, I have been using only new Pokemon, except for maybe a starter. Usually I try to use a starter, I haven't, but sometimes I'll go back to the old one. I don't know, it just feels right to have a starter. Although I have done a playthrough or two where I haven't used a starter. And those were fun too. I think the only one I can remember is my my bug playthrough. My bug only playthrough, Black and White. which is still one of my favorite teams. That was cool. But I think with my... I always try to use, like, Pokemon I haven't used outside of that. But... okay. With my Sun and Moon playthrough, I have... because I'm using my starter, but it's not a new starter. I thought about using Primarina because it's the only one I haven't used yet, but I decided against it. Wait, I don't have a Hawlucha? Maybe I was thinking of X and Y playthrough I was trying to do, because I want to use a Hawlucha in that. Oh. Alright, well I guess I'll just heal up and catch one before we head on to our next area. This has been enough. 3, 6. Okay, well I can hold off on that for later. Because on that Sun and Moon playthrough, it's a starter, and I'm also using a Cutiefly or Ribbon again, just because I really like the Pokemon, and I'm like, I should be using new stuff, but I'm not. I guess technically, I'm both doing new and not new things, because I'm using like 2 Kanto Pokemon in that. But to be fair, they also have it's a Pikachu and a Grimer, but they at least have like Alolan forms, so I feel like I can get away with it. But then I gotta think, because I'm like, would I use a Pikachu again? Or would I use a Grimer again? Because I've technically used one. I guess it just makes me feel weird, because in terms of... like, I want to use Pokemon of the region. And I technically am, because there's, 2 Alolan forms. Oh, Psychic. Perfect. I don't really need Psybeam at that point. Maybe. Because that's the only thing I can have that can confuse. But then again, do I really want to rely on that? Not really. And in terms of newer Pokemon, or like Pokemon that were introduced in the region, which is what I think I try to go for, the only ones I'm using are Crabrawler, who's been really good. Oh, Earthquake! Oh, Earthquake! Oh, I will pleasantly take Earthquake, thank you. That's a wonderful move. Fuck Stealth Rock, I don't need your shit. The one time I should have used it, and I didn't, so whatever. Hawlucha, the wrestling Pokemon. Its elegant finishing moves, performed by nimbly leaping around using its wings, are polished in the forest where it was born and raised. Houch. Sauce. He's the Houch Sauce. There we go, there's a wrestling name for you. Right next to Phalanx. Don't know how I didn't see that. But yeah, it's a Crabrawler, and then, oh, right, it was going to be a Pyukumuku. I think I mentioned this on a previous stream where I said I wanted to use a Pyukumuku for my water type. Because it might have been a Splatoon stream, I don't know. Because I really wanted some water coverage. And then I realized, oh wait, Pyukumuku doesn't have water type attacks. In fact, they don't attack. They're kind of like a take damage and give it back kind of thing. Which is fine, but I was kind of really banking on having water type attacks. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, much better. And they just didn't have that. They can use a couple Z moves, but only normal and fighting. And it's like, really? No, you're a mono water type? You don't even have a water type Z move? Really? And so I just said, fuck it. I don't need you. And so, because I like my bug types, and the only bug type I haven't used is the Dupitor, I'm like, fine, I'll use Dupitor. And you know what? They've been great. I have my full team in that game, and they're going great. So yeah, the only new ones I have are Crabrawler and Dupitor. It almost makes me regret, because I'm like, maybe I should have just used a Popplio. I mean, I'll use them eventually. I like all the starters in Sun and Moon, but I guess part of me did regret, because I'm like, maybe I should be using them. Nah, because I'm going to use the Water type anyway. I guess it's fine overall, though, just because, again, I like Dupitor. They've been serving me well. Oh, yeah, I guess I should go to the Pokemon Center first. Alright. I guess part of me feels... I think part of me's just been really feeling that regret of not starting with Popplio for that playthrough, just because at work we have this crane game. And it's... Well, we have a couple of those kind of arcade games. And we have a crane game for plushies. We actually have a couple crane games, but there's only one that's plushies. The others are like, I don't know, little ball toys or whatever. And in that machine, they actually have a Popplio stuffed animal. And I see it every day at work. And I think that's just caused me to be like, maybe that was a sign. Granted, they've been there since I've done the playthrough, but it's like, it's not making it easier. It post the fact of doing so. Nah, they're not gonna have a nice type. And you know, I still kind of really want to get that plushie. Because I'm at work, I may as well try. I mean, crane games are scams, but I'm not too bad at them. I think I've just been waiting because they're just a little buried. You can see them on the top, but they're somewhat covered. And I don't want to be the one to dig them out, because that's going to be money. I mean, I could spare a few bucks here and there, but still. Because with crane games, from what I can tell, from my experience, it's not... The hard part is not winning, it's getting what you want. Because if you want one that looks fairly fine, the problem is, are they in a good position for this crane? Is it going to be loose? Is it going to be good to grab them? You have to play with what the crane game wants. You have to do what's loose. It's like a Jenga tower. You can't just go for whatever piece you want. You have to go for the ones that are specifically loose. If you try to pull out the ones that aren't loose, you're gonna get screwed. Oh, it's just down there. Oh, it is just down there. There is nothing stopping me. Oh, I see. They want us to go around. Well, I may as well check out that area. Might be some trainers. Again, I should be grinding a little bit, at least. And it's like, I'm only gonna be there for so much longer. Because once I go back to college, I'm gonna be probably, hopefully, working at a different place, so I don't have to travel as much. And it's like, sure, I'll come back for the winter and stuff, but it's not guaranteeing they're gonna be there 4 months later. Oh, we should have been coming here earlier. Man's got a Lucario and we just one-shot it. I don't even think it was super effective because Steel type. Oh well. But you know, I would walk by there every day, broom in hand, after the end of the night clean, and I see that Popplio in the machine. And every time I walk by, I'm like, I'm gonna get you out of there. I'm gonna get you out of there. I'm gonna save you. You don't deserve to be locked up in there. I love the little swimming Chootle in there. It's a great little lad. So, I guess another follow-up from last stream. I was gonna talk about music, but then we did the gym, and then I just stopped it there. Music-wise, I was getting a little... I think I was bringing this up earlier. I was getting a little worried about this year in terms of music, just because not a lot has been coming out. I think up until this summer, new stuff for me has been, like, the new Gorillaz album. Which, let me talk about that a little bit, I guess. Because the Gorillaz album, I liked it. It was, Cracker Island. It was a good album. It's probably one of their, like, mid-tier albums, though. Which, for Gorillaz, is good, because in terms of their main albums, I don't think they have a bad album. I think Humans is even good. It's not their best, of course, but I think it's a solid album. And Cracker Island's, you know, better than that. But, of course, it's not like Demon Days. It's not like, Plastic Beach, nothing like that. It's not even as good as Song Machine. Which is weird, because I think it has similar vibes to Song Machine. Which is probably because it did start out as the second volume of Song Machine, but then they're like, hey, wait a minute. And this has kind of got a theme going on. Maybe we should just make this an island. An album, and then they did. And, you know, it's good. There's some really good songs on there. I love Oil, actually. I really like that song. Baby Queen, Skinny Ape, I think is the main highlight of the album in general for everyone. Like, there's a bunch of great songs. I can listen to that album front to back. It's not like there's a bad song on it. I think with that album, I wasn't too keen on how they released the singles. Because they did it kind of like Song Machine, but I think... Because with what worked the Song Machine is that it wasn't really like a conceptual album or anything. It was just a bunch of singles. Oh shit. Oh, that's a dark type. Oh no. Frolip, we need to get you out of there. Wait, dark type. Oh no. We're locked in. Oh wait, no. Oh no, call an ambulance, but not for me. That was such a poorly timed joke. I don't even know what we're fighting against. I think it was water type. Bramblastin, go in. Bramblastin's a safe choice anyway, right? Alright, what are we fighting again? Vaporeon. Okay, okay, so I was being smart. Nice. I guess it doesn't matter. The 37. But I think what bugged me with, because they released the singles for Cracker Island in a very similar way. But I don't think it really worked as well, because this is more of a conceptual album. And granted, the singles they chose were mostly really good. It's just, I don't know. I don't really like it when half of the album is released before the album comes out. Because I like hearing a single or two before an album comes out, but generally I like to wait for when an album comes out. Like, related. Blur's new album coming out this month. I've listened to... There are two singles that come out. I've only listened to the first one. I heard the second one's actually better, but I kind of... I did really like the first one. I kind of just want to wait for the album to come out, because I don't really want to spoil it much for me. Like, I want to get the full effect when the album comes out, and I feel like if I listen to a single, I'm going to like it. I'm going to listen to it a lot, and then when the album comes out, I'm going to be tired of it. And so I wasn't really too keen on how they were putting out singles for Cracker Island. But again, it was a good album. Certainly not their best, but again, it's not their worst, and even if it was their worst, which I would say it's Humans, in terms of the main album releases. I don't like The Fall, really, but that's not really a main album. I mean, even at their worst, it's still a pretty good album for me, so... Yeah, I liked it. And I already have it on CD. I think I have all the main Gorillaz albums on CD, for some reason. Damn pop filter. Keep knocking it off. There we go. And then in terms of other things before the summer that have come out, it was like that, new Red Vox album, which was just the second half of their double album, which both the first part and the second half, or double albums, just like 2 albums or whatever, both the first and second albums of that project, they haven't exactly been my favorite from them. Still solid releases, but neither I really liked quite as much as their album before then, Realign. And even together, I mean, it's neat, but that's about it. It's neat. I don't think it really does. And I do like seeing where the band goes with their sound, and it does sound like they are getting better in terms of proficiency, but I think conceptually and just songwriting-wise, both of these albums just kind of feel, or both, I wouldn't say are like a step forward, if anything. I wouldn't say a step back, because I still like the albums, and there's still a lot of good songs on them, some of my favorites from the band. Forgetter, especially, I think has been one of my, it's probably one of my favorite songs of the year. It's goddamn good. But at the same time, I've just been kind of waiting for this album to come out just so we can get to the next one. Because with this being kind of a double album project, and me not being huge particular fans of them, I'm like, I know I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm not going to be floored by it. So I'm kind of just waiting for the next album cycle so I can hopefully be floored by that one. Because, you know, it's nice to look forward to things. But, you know, it's more like I'm looking forward, I'm kind of excited, but I'm not as excited as I would like to be for one of my favorite bands. I don't know. Again, I guess it's just being nitpicky. It's like, oh no, I only got a good album. Whatever. Zero trainers. Okay. Well, at the very least, we're almost there. Except they have... Oh, that's... I thought that was a town. Huh. Alright, let's go save the lighthouse. What is this? Why can I do this? Philip. Why is this camera angle a thing? I can't even strafe with it. What is this? Oh, I can have Philip roam with me. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Run along with me. Yo, is that a whole ass flamingo? That is just a flamingo, and I love it. Flamigo. Alright, alright. So then there was the Gorillaz album, there's the Red Vox album, and then there was I mentioned this last stream, I know, Scaring the Hose with Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia. Very good album, probably still my favorite album of the year. And it got better since last stream, believe it or not, because remember, last stream was like 2 days ago or so, and in between that time, they released bonus tracks for it. Out of nowhere. I was just up late last night, I saw it in YouTube recommendation before it was even on Spotify. And they released 4 more songs for it, just the leftovers from it. And they're still really good. Like, goddamn. Sorry, Philip. I loved it too, because I listened to it out of order for some reason. I don't know, it's just however it was recommended to me, but I listened to it, and I love it because the first song, it has that bit from that, or they sample that one bit from a SpongeBob episode where it's like, I'm ready. No, you ain't! And I love that bit. I always, it's like one of those things I like have ingrained in my head. Like, whenever I know I'm going into something unprepared, and it's like, I'm probably gonna get screwed, but whatever, I'm just like, I'm ready. So I love that that was actually sampled in there, because I love that bit. I don't even know what type, I think it's just normal. U-turn. That didn't do shit. Wait, not very effective. Oh, it's a bird. Yes, it is a bird. So that was a nice bit of a release. But outside of that, I mean, for like 6 whole months, or 5 months, I guess, it was really dry, because it was mainly just that. And then things I didn't, that either weren't on my radar, or I didn't care too much for it. Okay, this is gonna take too long if he's got Roost. Bruh. Okay, they clearly don't want to be caught, but that's not my problem. Entirely. Use it again, pussy. Do it. Just because you can heal the physical wounds doesn't mean it won't mess with your brain. No! Damn it, I didn't mean grind like that. Okay. Well, Philip's dead. Wait, what am I doing? There's a Pokemon Center right up there. And then, from this dry release of music, comes the month of June. Because goddamn, so much shit released in June. Oh, I guess before that, there was also a new Skrillex album. There were 2 Skrillex albums. I did not listen to one of them. I listened to the good one. Or so I'm told is the good one. And it was solid. I liked it enough. I'm not really much of a Skrillex fan. By which I mean, this is the first album I'm actually listening to him. That's like an album. Oh, that bird was out for blood. Bitch. But yeah, it was a solid album. I liked it enough. And then... Oh, Rock's not even super effective. Oh, I should have just done this. Perfect. But yeah, June comes out. So many albums coming out. I thought the Blue album was coming out then, but apparently it's July. Oh well. I mean, hell, I think like 3 or 4 albums came out the same damn day, even. Flamigo, the synchronized Pokemon, fighting. Like Hawlucha. Interesting. This Pokemon apparently ties the base of its neck into a knot so that energy stored in its belly does not escape from its beak. Oh, that's a knot at the base of its neck, I see. Oh, it said it, base of its neck. I didn't read. I read it, I didn't read it. Flaming Joe. Flamingo. There you go. Perfect. The boys. You ain't seen shit. Huh? No, I need to fight trainers. No, I'm not ready. Oh, that's my man, Clavel. How you been? Oh, I'm sorry, Clive. Clive, my man. How you been? It's been good to see you. I've been thinking about you. Zeder, Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, Zeder. What do you think of Cassiopeia? They're a bag of riddles. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment toward Team Star. Frog in my throat. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. But what could it be? Well, I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Seems kind of jazzy, I like it. I gotta listen to the music in this game more. It's got a bunch of good songs. I think I just haven't been listening to it too much because I don't want to spoil some of the later tracks for me. Where the fuck did they go? Oh, Floette's nice. You walked me all the way over here? Come on, I got people to beat. I'm trying to rule this region with an iron fist. Let me do it. Golduck. No. But yeah, let me just list, like, I can just list off some of the things that came out just last month. We have a new King Giz album, which, I mean, to be fair, there's always a new King Giz album. But it was some of that, more, like, thrash. Now, I don't know the specifics of metal, but it's more stuff like that, like Infest Rat's Nest. I need to listen to that more. I haven't been giving that a ton of time. But it's good. It did take me a while to get into Infest Rat's Nest, and I do really like that album, so. And then there's a new King Cruel album, which King Cruel is a weird one for me, because I remember when the Used came out and I listened to that, and I actually really liked that album at first, but then I went back to it a few months later, I'm like, man, this is kind of boring. Or, I guess not boring, it just kind of dragged on, like, a little too long. Like, it was good, but it was like, that album is way too long for what it is. At least it was for me. But the new album, I've been really liking, actually. There's a vibe to a specific song, Seaforth, the third song on the album, that I actually really like. There's just a lot of good sounds on that album, and I think it stays consistently interesting, although it does end in a bit of a sleepier way, but I think in a good way. And the album isn't overly long. It's only 45 minutes. Doesn't overstay its welcome like the Used did for me. It's been good. It's really good. New Queens of the Stone Age album. Been waiting for that one to come out for a while, and it's good. Kind of like Gorillaz' new album this year. Not one of their best, not one of their worst. It's better than Villains, at least. I mean, I liked Villains enough, but that was more of an album where it's like I like the singles, not so much the album as a whole. This album almost falls into that a bit, but because, like, I mean, you got songs like Paper Mache, which just fucking slap, but the sound of the album as a whole, I'm not totally into. But it's like, it's good enough. I don't think I have a Foam Mantis yet. Let me get that. Rock Slide should not kill. Damn. The Queens of the Stone Age record is a bit weird for me because it does kind of feel like an in-between of Villains and Like Clockwork. But also, I feel weird saying that just because, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say... Sometimes I feel it's weird when I say, like, a band's album is like this. It's like an in-between of this and this. It's like... And it's like, is it, or is it just, like, a different kind of sound? But, I mean, also, their last 3 albums at this point do kind of have a similar sound, so... I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, none of their last 3 albums sound like Songs for the Deaf, for example. And even Aerie Vulgaris kind of has its own thing going on. Fomantis, Sickle Grass Pokemon. Fomantis hates having its naps interrupted. It fires off beams using energy it gathers by bathing in the sun. Fathantis. Fathantic. Well, I put the C there instead of the S, and you know what? It works. I think it works better. So Fathantic. I don't know what it means. Well, I guess I was trying to do like photosynthesis and stuff, but whatever. I mean, maybe I just say that about Era Vulgaris because I like that album more than people. It's my favorite Queen. It was my favorite. Oh, hello. It's my favorite album by them for a while, at least until I listened to songs for the deaf. Deaf. No, it's deaf. And then that became like one of my all-time favorite albums. And then I went back to some of their older stuff because I'm like, oh, now their sounds like I get them now. Now that I've actually listened to like their S tier album. And then I went back to stuff like Clockwork, and I'm like, oh, this is actually... I actually like this a lot more than when I originally liked it. And so I like that a little more than Era Vulgaris now, but I still really like Era Vulgaris. I think that's the only one that's that hasn't changed for me. I just like kind of some of the weirder, not as usual stuff they do on that album. Plus, it's still got bangers like Sick, Sick, Sick. I don't know, that's like one of my favorite songs to like headbang to. I don't headbang often, but when I do, it's a good song for it. And then, outside of Queens of the Stone Age, there's also a new Noel Gallagher album, which, I mean, you know, it's an Noel Gallagher album. If you don't like his stuff normally, you're not gonna like this one. Oh, that's the entrance. I thought it was a special Pokemon. I was not close enough for that. I will return later when it is time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington? And who might you be, young lady? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Young master? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew. The Ruchba squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young lady might be? She's no friend of ours. You know, I think she might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. I guess that follows. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Splendid. Then let us begin. Bring it on, you crusty old piano man. It can't be that tough. Okay, we're in a solid spot. I don't know what this guy is weak to. I think he's like poisonish. He might have fighting moves. I mean, either way, Earthquake is just a good move. If only Jimmy was a ground type. Torment, is that not use the same move twice? Oh, shit. Nope. I think it was just only use attacks. Hadron. Okay, well, I guess Torment meant nothing. I'm gonna swap anyway. No, I should try to use Brand Blast him. Last time they died because of my fault. They should prove me wrong. They can prove me wrong. I know they can. Oh, it's not even the fully evolved form. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this should be easy. If Bramble dies to this, I mean, it's over. Jeez, this song is going off. Okay. You can take one hit. You can take one hit. One hit. They're not even fully evolved. Alright. Alright. They're at level 45. They're at level 49. They're still not evolved. I'm still not convinced. They actually... At this point, I just have him on the team just to see if he actually does. How dare you assault my tumbleweed? How dare you play those mind games? Which mind games is the closer track on that new No Gallagher album. It's a cover of a John Lennon song. It's weird. It was weird going into the album knowing that, because I've actually listened to that song. If you know about how I feel about covers, I feel very middling to them. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpassed my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least, that's what I heard. Now he's, like, tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Hasta la vista! This is Hacker Man. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Grusha squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also the real lead-from-the-back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him, as if that hasn't been the case every time. But his weak point is a short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up, and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe out the Grusha squad off the map. And now I shall heal. Yeah, heal. So many different flowettes. And different flower types. It's nice actually seeing it out in the field. Even if it's at 12 FPS. But the No Gallagher album was solid enough. It was about what I wanted. Still not my favorite. I still like Chasing Yesterday more. But it's been a solid listen. It's been feeling especially fitting while playing Tears of the Kingdom, I guess. And on top of that, there was also... I think the first thing to come out in June was the new Foo Fighters album, which... I'm not much of a Foo Fighters guy. Like, I really like the first album. Past that, not really much anything else. This album's been good, though. I've been quite enjoying it. Haven't been... Oh, Sunflora. I haven't been listening to it a ton, but I've been liking it when I've been listening to it. I need to listen to it more. And there was also a new Killer Mike album, which was solid. Not quite my favorite. I liked his last album more. That came out 10 years ago, I think. And I would say most Run the Jewels stuff I like more. Maybe not the first album. I think I like this more. This new Michael. Oh shit, a Blissey. I like Michael more than their first Run the Jewels album. But still, not exactly my favorite album he's worked on. Although there's definitely still some good songs on there. I think I've had Slummer stuck in my head for a while. Yeah, just a lot of good music coming out in June. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't even see these guys. Like, either our artists are putting out stuff that's close to their best, or at the very least still good. So, yeah, it's been a good time for music. And July has been also pretty good too, because I mean we're getting that new Blur album. There's a new Little Uzi Vert album, which I'm not the hugest fan of his music. He's got a fun personality, but but although I will say his new album is probably my favorite he's done. It's just got a good energy to it. I feel like more has been coming out, but oh well. Just generally, a lot of good music coming out. It just took till the summer for it to come out. Code Red! Operation Starfall alert! Everyone, get into position and defend the boss with all you got. And rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help. They definitely will. Unless you manage to beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that. Oh, hey, speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, there we go. Alright. 3 minutes? Is it gonna take 3 minutes? I bet it will. Oh, I forgot to structure my team. That's bad. Oh, well. Oh, Philip is just one-shotting them all. Tonkatina, fight Tonkatina. That wasn't theirs, that was mine. Destroy. Destroy the dogs! Destroy! They may have set up a base of peace, but they have obstructed the lighthouse, and I can't let that stand. Do not fight that for fuck. Hammer. I'm not getting experience for this. I don't need to bring him back. Smash. Oh, look at all those Mimikyus. You're not going to be able to tank this one shot. Your ability means nothing here. Again, I gotta wonder about these segments, because they're so damn easy. Like, last time, it was getting a little tricky, because, like, I would have to heal some of my Pokemon. And, I mean, I have one out. Jimmy, could you not just stand there? Come on. I want you to do something. I know it's a cakewalk, and I know you look like cake. But you gotta walk a little. It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's a neat little idea. They could be doing more with it. Much like with almost any idea I see in this game. They could be doing more with it. Rather than just, like, surface level stuff. But hey, the idea is neat, I guess. And I just have to pretend. I have to convince myself, oh yeah, they'll definitely bring it back and try to improve on it. And not just one-off it like they usually do. I'm tired. I'm a tired man. I guess I should heal first, just in case. Because I don't know if my Pokemon are going to get healed or not. I always forget. I'm talking shit on the difficulty, but I do remember last time we did a Team Starbase, the actual fight did almost screw me over, so we'll see how things go. Jimmy, no, Jimmy, no, they're already dead. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. Who could have seen this coming? I've been alright, I'm fine. I'm playing some Pokemon before work. You know how it is. Let's hope this goes fast so I don't have to rush too fast. Ortega, that sounds like a spice. Huh, so you're Zeter. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. I literally have a better fairy type than you. I was destroying your base with a fairy type. Come on, man. Okay, I mildly worried because I thought I was going to be starting with Jimmy, which... I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Okay, Mr. Piano Lessons. Okay, because I forget. Fairies are resistant to psychic. Let me double check on that. I don't think they are. Or maybe it's the other way around. Oh no, my attack's harshly been lowered. Quick attack is in shambles. Lumina Crash. Darkspun. Now here's a real fairy type. They probably have one too, I would imagine, but... Is that a dog? Is that a doggy? Puppy? Dog? This your dog? Bonk! Oh, Wigglytuff. Oh, so they probably don't even have one of these. Okay. And you were criticizing me. You were just being like, oh, you probably don't think fairy types are shit. Bro, I'm destroying your ass with one. Shit, what Wigglytuff. Yeah. I am conscious. Let me send Poisure out. I mean, Wigglytuff's gotta have some weight to them, right? Oh, Low Kick's not even super effective, but Poison Jab is. Right, Poison's good against them. It really does surprise me how Poisure continues to be, like, a real force on my team. I didn't think they would be that good later in the game. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Oh, terrain. Wait, what did I... Oh, right, that new ice move we got lowers the terrain, but that doesn't even work for me because I don't have any ice types. Whatever, Poison Jab. Oh, and they just use a move that gets rid of it. Oopsie. Did you just realize how outmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. You just got rid of, like, your advantage. Bro. Actually, wait, Seismic Toss would make sense. I could do, like, a Final Fantasy VI Ghost Train type thing. Okay, so now we're... that might be a problem, because... if I get hit with Confusion, I'm not going to last past this turn. But I kind of want to risk it. Because if I don't get hit with Confusion, I destroy them. Damn it. Wait. Okay, but if I'm greedy... No. It was worth an honest attempt to play Shrew. Alright, what say you we just finish this like we always do. Let's not get it twisted, let's not get it confused. Let's just hit him with a big fucking hammer. Fuck you. Okay, well, so much for that one being difficult. How could I lose? What the heck? Maybe. Oh, play me the world's saddest tune on the world's smallest piano. Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I thought it would work. Come on, good fellow. 'Tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand? Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have 0 payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. Bruh. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know, that... What? Mella, cool it, would ya? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep. I'm gonna train up my Charcadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Ugh, this sucks. That wasn't inspiring at all. That wasn't, like, sad backstory stuff. That's just him sucking. Speaking of, this sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Fine. Not like I have a choice anyway. So take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. Alright, now pose, kid. Look at my fucking shit-eating grin. I know I'm good. He hates me. Absolutely, just despises this look. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM, too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Oh, Dazzling Gleam, don't I... The user damages opposing Pokemon by emitting a powerful flash. Can we at least look the other way so we're not getting, like, blinded by the sun and lowered frame rates? And just so you know, you are the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. You could have done it with something a little less breakable. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington! I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. My good friend Clive. He's definitely a man named Clive. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay. What's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a groom like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. No, the disguise is good. No. My man Clive, look. He's got a style going on. He looks great. It's the hair. It's definitely the hair. Maybe the purple glasses. I don't know. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the Academy one after the other. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the Academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take on disciplinary action against Team Star. Then, I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Gala region, under the pretext of overseas study. Of course they went to the fucking Gala region. I probably met them. Probably beat their ass, too. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. Oh, my favorite Pokemon? I usually just default to, like, Piplup and Empoleon. I'm basic. It was my original starter. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincerest apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decide to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's 'cause, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Alright, that's enough dialogue. You're done. You're done, kid. Zeter. It's me. I take it that Ortega handed over his star badge to you then. You should see the picture, my man. I see. With its boss no longer around, the Ruch squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Zeter. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Yeah, for a while now. I mean, that's technically true, considering it's taken me months to beat him. It's been months. It's technically true. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Which gang? Gang. As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from the battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another. And Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now, about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised. Very nice. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus. My supply unit rep. Definitely not me.
Here I am.
Boo.
Yeah, stay in your Pokeball for once, will you?
He knows you have food.
Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face the bullies, despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot, creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out.
You seem very knowledgeable about this, Penny. Very knowledgeable. You really think so?
I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward.
I will never use any of these.
The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Zeter.
At least say goodbye to Koraidon. Alright, I think the next thing to do is take on another Team Star boss. Which would be... So yeah, so we have one Team Star boss and then one Titan left, actually. I mean, the Titan is just over here in the lake that I haven't been to yet. I think that's actually next. I'd have to double check. Either way, I'm not going to do either today. Let me just run up to the Pokemon Center. Oh, and it's raining. That's a good sign, because I'm about to go to work. That's a very good sign before work. I think it's actually... It looks a little gloomy outside. I don't know if it's raining, but yeah. I'm glad I was able to stream this again before the Splatfest, just to say I did. Again, the last one was a bit short, so I feel like I had to stream at least one more time. But yeah, we're getting near the end of this. Gyms are done. One Titan left. One Team Star left. There's a chance I may actually be able to finish this game before Pikmin 4 comes out, so I'm only going to be streaming 2 games again. We'll just have to see. But either way, good progress. My team's still coming along nicely. I swear Brimblast, they got some good use last stream. They were being good last stream. This stream they got completely screwed over, but that's fine. Noivern is a cool choice. I respect that. I'd like to use one day. I remember when they were like, oh, when they show off Noivern, when X&Y was coming out, they're like, oh, is this going to be like a new sound type? There's already fairy types, and then there wasn't. And I was a little sad, but they're still a cool Pokemon, so. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. Next time we'll be taking on the next Titan, and maybe the last member of Team Star. We'll see how things go. Chances are I'm going to be exploring a lot. But I don't know when the next time I'll be streaming Pokemon is. I might stream tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. I got a bit of schedule opened up for this week, so we'll see. But if I don't stream Pokemon next time, it's going to be Splatoon for the Splatfest. If you need to know exactly when I stream, however, you can always follow the channel, turn notifications, or follow my Twitter for as long as it's still alive, where I post every time I go live. If you need to see any previous streams I've done, we have Zeter Streams 966 mod. Yes, sir, there's a Splatfest this weekend. It's the ice cream one. Vanilla, strawberry, and mint chip. It's going to be a good time. Oh, controller's malfunction. Oh, that's rough. USB controllers if you gotta. I don't know. Get on that, my man. I'm feeling for you. But either way, any previous streams I've done are on Zeter Streams 966 mod, YouTube archive channel where I post every previous stream I've done, and any other links you may need are also on the channel. With all that said, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time, and have a great day.